Welcome to Fire Vinyasa by Buffy. I am Buffy and I will be your guide. Chair pose. It's a posture clinic on chair pose. I love chair pose. It's a very versatile posture and it's really good for you. So let's start by going over the basics. In chair pose, you're going to bring your feet together. If that doesn't feel stable, you can separate them, bring them about hip length if you need to. You lean down as if you're in a chair. So you want your knees stacked on top of your ankles, your tush pushed back like you're sitting on a chair. You never want your toes to extend your feet. So this is no, this is yes. Once you have your legs where you need them, knees on top of ankles, toes further than knees, bring your back up, stretch out your shoulders and your back, and we are in an original or a classic traditional chair pose. Now what this pose is doing is it's strengthening your ankles, your calves, and your quads. And it's also strengthening your back. When you lift up and you stretch out your shoulders, it's stretching your chest and your shoulders. So we're strengthening our back, stretching our chest. We're also stabilizing the knee joints. And when we think about the ankles, it's a hinge joint. So we're keeping that joint pliable yet sturdy. Just by doing this simple pose, it's recommended that you do chair pose for 30 to 60 seconds. Now when we add to chair, we can add to it for strength. We can go up on our toes and down. Let's try that 5 times. 2, 3, 4, 5. And you can really feel that in your ankles, your calves, and your knees. And it's going to help those quads to fire up. Now when we extend the arms up, this is chair pose with fierce arms. Now we have all the benefits we talked about, strengthening our ankles, our calves, our knees, and our thighs. Now we're adding strength to the arms and we're stretching out the intercostal muscles. We've talked about those before. The intercostal muscles are directly linked to the lungs and the respiratory and pulmonary system. Now the respiratory system, it manages our breath. So we're increasing our lung capacity. What that means is that we are making our oxygen more efficient, our body's ability to use it by doing this. Then with the pulmonary system, that's different. The pulmonary system is in charge of the bronchial circulatory system. The bronchial circulatory system is what brings needed minerals and nutrients to the lungs and brings waste away. So when you're doing this, you're making all of that work more efficient. You're also decreasing the strain while strengthening your many muscle groups and strengthening your back. Now, if we want to focus on power in the arms, we can lean down, grab some weights, and we can do what's called airplane arms. And that's when you bring your arms in back while in chair pose. This is powering up the deltoids, the triceps, and the upper lats. Those are all muscle groups that we're strengthening whenever we do a motion like this. And you can do it one at a time, or both, like I showed. Or, if you're not ready to use weights just yet, you can do fierce arms into airplane and toes and really get that full body work. This is why chair is such an amazing exercise. There's one more way to use chair, and that's chair twist. In chair twist, we're going to take opposite elbow to opposite knee and stretch out or hold. And what this is doing is it's strengthening the mid to low back. So you're adding in some spinal twists, some back work, that's going to help increase that back strength. You're also toning the digestive system. So when we do a twist like this, actually I'm going to go to the other side, we're toning our internal organs, and in particular with this pose, the kidneys and the digestive system. And what that's really good for is helping to burn away that visceral fat that's collecting around the organs. So, recommendation, 30 to 60 seconds in chair pose. Let's go through it. Chair, chair with toes, 4, 5, chair with fierce arms, good for the respiratory system and the arms, chair with airplane arms, and if you have weights, feel free to use your weights, and chair with a twist for the back and the organs. Namaste.